I'm waiting since almost 45 minutes, guys. Is it I'm audible?
Yes, sir.
So as you know that right now, I'm using 2-3 computers at home. Today we'll do the lab session, guys, regarding the Cisco Meraki. Okay, so let me join one more PC. Then we'll go for the lab session, guys. So yesterday I was talking about the Meraki part. Okay, so today we shall discuss about the same, like building the high capacity network with the Cisco Meraki. Then we'll jump for the lab part. Okay, guys. So I hope you all are staying at home, right?
No, Taj, we're all at the office.
Office.
You came to office.
Yes, Taj.
Okay, so please on the camera before I could start the session. I thought due to the rain, I thought you all people are working from home. Good to see you guys today morning. Today I was planning to come. Due to this heavy rain, I could not these things. Okay, so today's will be discussing some basics part of the Cisco Meraki. Then we'll jump for the lab. Okay, so lab, a good thing is, guys, so we can do it in Cisco Packet Tracer. You can do the Cisco Meraki lab. I'll show you that today. Okay, so let me share you my other screen. Okay, so as you can see, I think you can able to see my screen, right? Yeah. So let's start with these guys. So this is what I want to discuss with you guys. What is the how building the capacity of network with the Cisco Meraki. So almost all organizations, they have already implemented this device, Cisco Meraki device in most of the organizations. Yesterday, what we have decided yesterday, we have discussed about what are the advantage and disadvantage of these things. Guys, is it we are getting any echo sign sound from your side, guys?
No, sir.
No, right? So that could be great. That could be great, I think, because one more thing, I have uh, mute my another PC so that we should not get any echo. So as you can see, guys, the main part of the Cisco switches Cisco wireless access point, Cisco controller, LAN controller, wireless controllers, everything will be come under the single dashboard. That is the most beautiful features the Cisco has come up with. So actually, as I told you that Meraki was a separate company. Okay, so in 2008, Cisco has been acquired by Meraki. So now it is a Cisco Meraki. Okay. Today I would like to discuss a few things, guys, before I jump to the lab. Okay, so about Cisco Meraki, how high density landscape, new standards, high density wireless, high capacity switches. Okay, so this is what I want to discuss. Uh, so let's discuss about these guys. So simply IT and cloud management. Okay, don't worry. Today we will going to do the lab as well. In Cisco Packet Tracer, we can able to do the lab. So I'll show you the lab as well. Okay, in Packet Tracer we can do the basics labs, which will give the complete idea of what exactly the Meraki will change the wireless technology. Okay, the complete cloud management IT solutions where we can, what are the things we can manage in the cloud? Okay, by using the Cisco Meraki. Your wireless switches, okay, switching security, your SD-WAN. As you can see, even you can see your endpoint management and security cameras. Okay, so this is a very beautiful feature, guys. So integrated hardware, software, and cloud services. So leader in cloud managing ITs. So entire any company organizations, entire infrastructures you can manage in a single dashboard. This is one of the most beautiful feature. So yesterday we had discussed. Okay, so out of band cloud management. So as we can see the diagram here. Okay, so where you will be having your ISP, where you connect your Meraki device, and inside you are connecting your security camera and your access point, your end user devices, and where will be user traffic is moving around, and we are accessing this management data, where we'll get the access to manage this entire infrastructure, right? So now it has a few like out of band cloud management. So intuitive, simply browse dashboards, uh, cloud hosting centralized management platform, and scalable, unlimited throughput, no bottleneck, add devices or site in minute, right? So this is one of the best features where they have come up with. Let me do like this to be better now. So now as we know that we can see. So one more thing is reliability. So high availability cloud with the multiple data centers. Okay, we know if you have organizations like different data center in different location, geographical locations. So where we can access and we can manage, we can add, modify, and we can monitor your entire network infrastructure. Okay, network function even if the connection into the cloud is encrypted 99.9% uptime with your SLA. Okay, so there will be the like service level agreement to the organizations where if any cloud interrupt, okay, any network function is not working. So even though still we have a still, it doesn't require any to access this cloud-based IT management doesn't require high bandwidth gas. This is very important. So next thing comes to the security. So no user traffic pass through the Meraki cloud. Okay, to the Meraki device, there is no traffic moving toward and forward gas. Just you have to remember this. Okay, so no such this thing is there. If you check, okay, this Meraki device is used to manage your infrastructure. We are not routing your infrastructure traffic where the end user generate a lot of traffic every day in our organizations. It doesn't do such type of job. It is used to manage the infrastructure. You have to remember this. So next time is full like repeat CPI complete network level 1 certifications. It does this very one of the features, And next feature is third-party security audit, daily penetration test, so automatic firmware and security updates. So it does automatically security update. It will give the alert if you require any updates from your devices, any alerts, any alarm you configure. You can able to configure the alarm. So if this device required the software update or any firmware updates, that also we can do it. So increasingly value of the IT investment. So it's keep on increasing. Every organizations they are already migrating to the wireless communications. As you know that, okay, so previously if you talk about 7 8 years back, okay, so most of the organizations they're totally depending upon your LAN technology with the cable connection with the each employees, with the each end user devices, they used to connect with the LAN base. So as you know, the best example in your office, so nobody is using the LAN connectivity, right? So so you'll be getting the wireless communications to your access point, okay. So what are the things we can able to manage? So we can see here device-based group, okay, policies for the iPad, Android, location analytic, okay, we can even location analytic means, so best example I can say, so suppose if you move from 11th floor to 12th floor, 12th floor to 13th floor, so automatically is get connected, right? There is no interruption, right? I notice guys, if you enter any room, okay, any hall, okay, any receptions in the entity, so we can easily you can able to connect your internet, right? That is an example of your geographical location within the organizations. Same thing is applicable for the toward the globe, but you will not get the internet access, but you can manage your infrastructure. Same thing, you can manage your geo-based IP firewall, MAC management, okay, your MAC address management, your IPS profile, intrusion prevention detection also we can do. We have VPN, we have MPLS, data center. So these are the list of features where we can manage in a single dashboard, guys. Talk about the high availability. So high capacity network, as you can see, the single device has a capability to connect some like lot of devices, more than 15,000 users wired or wireless. You can able to connect it, right? So as you know, the bandwidth also very good. Even if you want to download the 500 MB or 1 GB, so it doesn't take much time. So hardly what I have noticed in the office, so 2 3 minutes 1 GB of data is going to download, right? That is one of the best feature. So this is how they are increasing every day, like 2019 Cisco. So in North America, average speed increase about 118% plus. So per capita monthly increase 150%. It's keep on increasing. So in 2022, so in now, so device connectivity per capita is 67%. Right, this is very huge. So next generation high capacity, okay, as you know that, okay, so high density environment. You know that there's a group of people they want the internet. Just imagine. So you are sitting at your training room right now. Okay, so many people can able to access at the same time, right? Okay, it doesn't get any bandwidth effect. I notice guys. And one more good thing is, so enhanced experience. Okay, even the Internet of Things also we can able to manage it. So your IoT devices, okay, also we can able to manage your CCTV, automatic door locking, automatic like switch off your lights, fans, whatever the appliances available at your home. Okay, all the IoTs we can able to manage remotely. Means that this is the best example. This is the next generation's managing on the cloud, right? By just your from your mobile phone, you can able to manage it. If somebody entered, you can able to see the who is entering at home, right? So here, the high capacity, high complexity technical challenges is RF is an unbounded media, so we can't control signal path over the collisions. Half duplex, half the performance of each active client. Okay, finite number of non-overlap channels limited usually structure. Okay, add SSIDs. Okay, SSID means it identified for your wireless. Add RF overhead, a contribute of your inference. Strict client can be run as the experience. So these are the few challenges for the technical. So because those are electronics background, so I think they might understand. So what is the RF? How duplex, how perform each active client. So usually, suppose if you have the lot of people are connected, okay, they'll be having your half duplex communication guys. Okay, so these are the few challenges they are facing it. The wireless, as you know, it's keep on increasing day by day. Okay, for all the organizations, the journey, as you can see now, this has become a single dashboard. You can see your IEEE is has been maintained to give the customers with the high uh, bandwidth for the end user devices as well. So Wi-Fi 6 is here in today, guys. So now just remember this. This is quite very important to remember this 802.11ax. Whenever you buy, okay, any electronics, especially your Wi-Fi routers, okay, make sure that whether these will support or not 802.11ax. So higher throughput up to 4.8 gigabytes, right? This is sufficient enough for to connect your end user devices. Okay. One more thing is your high density, high performance with the clients and longer battery life. So as we know that, so nowadays is keep on using, even you can manage your API. So if you talk about IEEE, so drop 3.0 review, so your plug, this is just plug and play your organization's earlier clients, so mainstream clients. Okay, so here is what is talking about. Okay, so if you check in 2020, okay, so almost all every people totally depending upon the wireless. Okay, the other reasons it has become very more popular. If you talk about the competitions for the Cisco Meraki, right now, so that is your Aruba networks. Even Aruba networks has become more popular for the wireless devices. Okay, so one more thing, yes, so backward capabilities, so 2.4 gigahertz, which will support these IEEE standards. You can see the left side of your slides, okay, 11B, 11G, 11N, 11AX, 2.4. Remember 2.4, okay, is your 4G Wi-Fi communications. If we talk about 5G, 802, 11A, N, AC, and AX. Means AX has got both capabilities for your 2.4 and 5 gigahertz, 2.4 gigahertz and 5 gigahertz. If you have the dual band router at your home, you can see this both frequency at your router if you access it. And your downstream and upstream throughput is very high, high receiver reliability and low latency. Latency will be very less. Fine. So let's jump to the lab, guys. Before I want to stop this one. Before going for the further slide, it is all advanced one, so which I want to make the conclusions. Okay, I think you might know about WPA. Any guys?
We have seen it in a Wi-Fi as WPA secure.
Yeah, WPA secure. Like, WPA stands for. If you want, you can Google and tell me, guys.
Wi-Fi protected access.
Wireless protected access. Okay. So WPA 2, WPA 3. So right now, so most of the these organizations they will sorry. So most of the organizations, they are using the WPA secure, where you will be having your robust password protection against so your brute force dictionary attacks, superior data reliability for the sensitive information with 128-bit encryptions. Okay, yeah, encryptions will be, which is very sufficient. 128-bit is very huge. So far, Robbie, for the 5G. So almost, as you know, that our Indian government also they come up with the 5G implementation for the most of the organizations. Okay, so access providers, enterprises, customers, large winners. So they have identified for your most of the organizations they are using for the clouds, cloud provider, service provider, and device makers. Okay, where they need the high capacity of your wireless access. So these are the few things where we can see gigabytes capacity. So now most of this cable we can see Cat 6A, which will support all these 1 gig, 2.5 gig, even support 5G, and you up to 10 gig also will support. So this is the best example is your PoE cable, guys, power over Ethernet cables. It doesn't require for the device to have any power supply. So automatically there is a separate line path, okay, for the PoE cable. That is common Cat 6A and 6N9, I guess. Okay, this is the few next generation high capacity devices, guys. So if you talk about in the packet traces, I think MR65 device is available. You can use this device. So I'll show you the lab part now. Okay, so this is the Meraki device, guys. So MR55, so MR45, MS450, MS355. So cloud managed Meraki devices are your, this is your GOA supports support up to 8 into 8 is to 8. Okay, 2.4 5 gigahertz band, downstream OE file. It is enough capacity, guys. One more good feature is we can manage with the Bluetooth as well as IoT radio signals also we can able to manage it. So these are the list of devices for Meraki. So 802.11 AC Wave 2. Okay, guys, those who got, I think you got the receive the mail yesterday, right? So Yanshika has explained about your technical presentations on 2nd of November. Okay, for hospitality entry level devices, okay, general purpose and your high density. So this is a list of devices for the Cisco Meraki. So if you want, I will share these slides. Okay, you can go through it. Okay, automatic detection and configuration antenna. Okay, same thing is act like your Wi-Fi router, guys. Okay, so let me jump to the lab part now. I want to explain. Let's start. So let me share you this screen. Right, guys. Okay, so these are the list of few Meraki devices which I want to show you today. Showing this part of it. He's a guy who is an expert in Meraki. So I think yesterday this diagram I think I showed you. If you talk about traditional approach, Cisco, Nortel, Juniper, okay. So like physical connectivity, manually you are going and you are going to assign it. So which is very difficult for the users to manage such type of devices if you have the organization is very huge. Okay. So let's jump to the lab, guys. I think you can able to see my screen, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's go to the lab now. Guys, I don't know the basic lab. Okay, so have you seen the this one Meraki device in the packet tracer, guys? Anybody?
Because it's on your screen itself, it's there.
Is there, right? Yes, it is there. Oh no, I think yesterday you asked me, right? You can do lab with packet tracer or EVNG.
Yes.
Yes, but in the packet tracer we can do very basic things. That I will show you the lab. Okay. Uh, Other lab, I think you can do it in EVNG or even for your real devices. Okay, so let's jump to the lab. Okay, before going to the lab, guys, so I want to show you the one lab which I did. Okay, then you will have the idea of what I'm going to explain, guys. So I have done one lab. So yesterday, okay, so it's a very simple lab. You can use Meraki MX65W security appliances. So and you have the security Meraki server, which I connected for the switch, and for the switch I have connected to the two device. Okay, as you know, so automatically it get connected. So we are going to use the same lab now. Okay, this is the MAC address for the Meraki, and this is the serial number for your Meraki device.
Raj,
Okay,
I have a doubt.
yeah.
So initially you told that Meraki is something which is it is the end user device, or it can be as a layer 1, layer 2, layer 3, or layer 7 device.
Hmm.
Correct. So normally, with where is it preferred to be connected? Layer 1, layer 2, like in general, mostly where is it found?
See, first understand. So Meraki is the device, okay, where you are going to manage your IT infrastructure through the cloud. Okay, in that your internal organizations, you will be having a lot of devices connected. You are going to configure your firewall, your SD-WAN, routing protocol, your BGP, your security appliances. All things we can manage by on the cloud. To access this infrastructure, any company or infrastructures, you have to access the Meraki device. Meraki device will be connected for your all entire organizations where you can manage, we can configure. So what you can configure? So as I told you yesterday, okay, layer 7 applications also we can be able to filter it. So what is layer 7? So layer 7 is ultimately your applications. So your any unwanted application is penetrating for organization that can be filtered. That is layer 7. So in layer 3, layer 5, so based on the ports, okay, you want to block this port, we can manage, okay, you want to configure, you want to add or remove, okay. So that can be, we can apply the policy, how we are creating the policy object in the firewall. Same thing we can do in Meraki device, not in locally, on the cloud.
So
This
Meraki is kind of like a firewall also.
is a combination for all. It doesn't think that only you are going to configure only in layer 7 or layer 5 or layer 3, layer 2. No, it can
Can it
be,
act
it
as a
works.
router? Can it
Yeah.
act as a router? Meraki in cloud.
Yes, you can access.
No, no. Can it act as a router? Is what I meant.
You can connect the device, but it doesn't act as a router.
Okay. You can, but it can act as a firewall.
No, no, you can say it acts as a firewall. It will give
It
the
can
dashboard.
only it
First
can only
understand.
monitor, no touch.
Okay. No, it's not only for the monitoring. Even you can configure the basic configuration also we can do it. There's a lot of, I'll show you that lab. I will show you the lab, just will have some idea. Okay. Can I go ahead?
Yes, Raj.
Yes, touch.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, guys, you can just let me take one switch. So I will connect one switch and I will take one PC layer. I will connect it and I will take one Meraki server we can see guys. Okay, this is my, I will connect this side. This is a Meraki server, and where I can see Meraki device, you just click on uh, your wireless devices. If you see, you can see right, wireless devices. You see the wireless devices. The first is your Meraki. You can see the list of devices. LEP points. Okay, 3702. Okay, WLC device. Okay, WLC, the different series are available. Okay, this is home router, a router access point, and I think you might use this tower and everything. So right now I'm going to use your only your Meraki device. So Meraki is where we can see that. So it is MX65W security appliances. Okay, and there is a no CLI here. Okay, if you want to access the CLI, you should connect the device. So let me take one more PC. So I will take one laptop. Okay, let me take the two laptops. So now I am going to connect it. Okay, to the cable. So let me connect this cable to. So now I am going to connect for your Meraki device. So we can see yes. So Meraki has got internet 1 and 2. Means it is always connected for the ISP. Right. From the ISP and to manage your internal network. That is the logic here. Okay. So let's give some IP address. Let's give this IP address for this PC. Can give 192